Hello. Oh, that's a jam. That's a jam. Aging Death. Clever, clever. Is that on YouTube? Yes. Yeah, it's definitely smoother on YouTube than it is on X. Man, I tell you, it's pure discipline going live on X every day. Pure discipline. Like, on YouTube, Facebook, I honestly often feel like I should be building on Facebook, because a lot of gamers hang out there, all those different places, on Reddit, Facebook, TikTok. But I'm committed to building this game first with a Web3 audience and player base, and focused like a blowtorch on getting that done. Putting first building, Web3 natives, if you want to call it that. So anyway, so what am I busy with today? I'm busy building our community on X. So I'm going to share here. Present. Aging Death. That's such a interesting name. The awareness of our mortality. So this is what I'm working on now. Yesterday I set up the community, and now I've got a to-do list here. So review your rules. Okay. So how do I do that? I'm going to click on there. What are my rules? Good rules make good communities. Right. So what are the rules here? Got it. What are our rules? Be kind and respectful. Keep posts on topic. Explore and share. I like those rules. Okay. So what else? Okay. Love Phase 101. Such a cool guy. Nick Alex. Great guy. Okay, right. Now, what else did it want me to do? Spotlight your community on your profile. Yeah, I'd like to do that. So what am I editing here? Edit. Let me see what the options are. Yeah, that's cool. Save. Let's build this thing, man. Okay. I'm considering having that people who want to beta test the game on their phones and stuff will need to be part of a WhatsApp or Telegram group. And the only way to get into that WhatsApp or Telegram group is to own the profile pictures, which will be free. But, we want people in the community who want it to work, All right. Let me just go back here. Okay. So there's the rules. Yeah, we got 2 members, me and Casper. Of course, Casper's already in the community, man. What a legend. Add to mod team for sure. Let's add him to mod team. Casper's a great guy. I wonder if he gets a message that says he's been added to the mod team. All right. What next? Okay, rules. I've done that. Community list. Add or remove a community list. What is a community list? Adding a list to your community populates the feed with relevant content curated by you. Choose one from your lists below. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll work on that. So I'll have to find a community or a feed that I like if it does what I think it is. Okay, I've done the spotlight thing. Yeah. What else? Support and resources. Taking me to some other thing. No. Okay, so let me go back to communities. There's our community that we've started. Okay. Personalize your community. Right. There's its name. Purpose. Approval question. We don't really need an approval question. I don't know. Listen, I'm always watching comments. I'm happy to answer any questions about anything. I've been around. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. Okay. Membership type, it's open. I'll see if that's dangerous later, you know, if people get strange about it, you know. Let's see what else. Okay, personalize. Invite members. Yeah, that's a good idea. See, I'm going to invite some regulars. So awesome, Sarah. I love Sarah. She's so cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see what invite members looks like. Search for people to invite. What? Are you kidding me? So let's see. Why would I want to I mean, look at Ben Affleck and all sorts of things in here. Let's invite Endo. Let's invite Adrian. I don't know. So you go B. Yeah. Barack Obama. What? C. What? Tucker Carlson. There's Damson. Chris Rock. Call of Duty, Casey Neistat. Why would I want to invite those people? D. I mean, it'd be great if they joined it. ABC, D, E. What's E1? Edward Snowden. Why are these people in here? A, B, C, D, E, F. Why would I follow someone called that name? Thoughts of dog. I'm sure that's funny. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean, there's some strangeness going on here, man. Tulsi. What? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. It's so strange, man. H. I think I must just advertise in Leo. H, I, J. I mean, no, this is stupid. H, I, J, K. I mean, these are all politicians and stuff here. I don't even follow off of them. Why would I want to invite them? Okay, post to your community. Oh, so I can create like a little let me see, join up. Let's see how this community thing works. Exclamation mark. Honk, honk. I don't know. So we'll see. We got 2 members right now. Okay, there aren't any posts, right? So now let me post. Also share with followers. So we'll put our current video up there in HD. What are you telling me I can't upload it? Okay, we'll see what it uploads in. I hate the fact that it uploads in like half D, you know. I want HD, not half D. It's quarter D. And I think I'm just going to do a 20-minute stream today. It's Sunday. I'm getting extraordinarily hot today, like really feverishly hot, but I think it's more weather than me actually feeling sick, but I don't feel very comfortable. I belong in the snow. God, why did you put me in a country with no snow? I'm so happy in like snowy, cold conditions, dressed all warm, schmaltzing around in thermals. Well, that is fun swimming with the kids. I like that. Okay, all right. This is a taste of what we are building. The different play modes, which I could type as fast as I talk, will be playable on every platform from an Android TV to mobile consoles and monstrous gaming PCs. Yeah, PC Master Race. Not that we look down on everybody else. It's just, you know, it's supposed to be a capital C there. Getting through the entire story should take around upwards of 8 hours of extreme focused gameplay. First phase. Oh, getting through the entire first phase. Control X. Welcome if you're listening. I'm happy to answer any questions if anybody has got any comments or anything. Getting through about anything. It doesn't have to be about the game. Yesterday I was chatting about what is a real man, you know. Funny, so it's the 8 hours of focused. Take that extreme so that we don't go into that extra stuff. Okay. Boop. All right, there we go. So that's the first post. Now in the community, post to pin in community. Yeah, there we go. Got it. That's what I wanted. So this is pinned at the top of the community. There you go, my first community with 2 members. Yeah, don't mess with me, bro. All right. Okay. That was kind of my goal, just to set up the community today. You know, millimeter a day is more than okay. Just step by step, you know, whenever you're building anything. This guy, NFT Murder, he makes this incredible art where it's like a kind of a inner voice of a little bit of insanity and stuff. But what I like about it is it's like what you're saying to yourself when you're going through. Because I went through depression, so a lot of NFT Murder's artwork, I identify with it a lot because I had to conquer a lot of what's going on here. That fading away feeling. Let me check all. Let's see all these. Let's see. Look at what's happening in all these pieces of art. It's like this inner madness, turmoil. I actually own a few of these pieces. So it's difficult to explain to people, you know, what depression and anxiety and those things are like, you know. It's really tough. But it's really cool to it's really cool to overcome, to conquer, you know, that extreme pain of depression and stuff. And I love helping people, you know, get to the other side. It takes a journey. Oh, wait, where's that? I saw ice. I think I'm speaking at that thing tomorrow. Give us an. I'm working on it, man. Where's the ice? Ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me just check my DMs. Yeah, when you type in something, it like summons every name except the people you follow. Oh, I mean, what? Why? Why? I don't get it. Okay, let's go through. Yeah, there was the message from Ice. So I'm going to click on Ice's profile. Ice is very professional. Him and Arnie, two ridiculously good-looking humans. Yeah. Set reminder. Not that that helps me much. I set these reminders and I don't know, it's supposed to pop up and remind me, I imagine. Quote, this is gonna be lit. This is our goal, to have this awesome, massively multiplayer online role-playing game environment. But it's, you know, it's a step at a time. You know, you just got to, oopsie. Let me just acknowledge all these awesome people that have been commenting and stuff. I actually need to reply to a lot of these. There's Carol. You are amazing, Carol! Exclamation. There we go. I'm so excited about the massively multiplayer online role playing part of it, because so when we're, I mean, let me show you quickly. When we're working on this game, there's this awesome element. It's going to take us a while to get there. Obviously, it's a lot of work, but there's this awesome element to, like, let's take the audio away. So this world that we're busy building. Okay. So there's so many awesome toolkits now in Unreal Engine that have different, like, yeah, this is kind of a avatarish forest that we've found. The people already built it, you know, they put it on marketplaces, and all we have to do is just, you know, bring it in, size it nicely, optimize it nicely, and then just add it to the world. So that's a section, and we can make it massive. We can make this region like massive, 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 huge. See, like, and then you know, in game you can choose if you want this kind of glowy vibe, which is what I like, or you can have a more, you know, your arms can be. Let's go back. This is the top-down view. So that's another thing we want for the MMO part of it is that you're always able to zoom in and zoom out of areas, so you can play it like Clash of Clans if you want to. You know, and help build cities and keep your city safe from other players. And the whole idea of this thing is that you live in a world where you want to expand your territory because you're constantly under attack from these things that are coming through these confluence portals. And you know, keeping your base and your people safe is your priority while you're playing it. And if you've got a big clan, you can actually build like a city, you know. I don't have that. I haven't uploaded that footage yet, but we've got areas that look like a cyberpunk city, and you can actually build it yourself. You can design and build your own cyberpunk city. Whatever we've got in the toolkit, you can build. So as a team, you'd rack up courage. That's the in-game token. And then you'll buy like an NFT for these kinds of buildings, those kind of buildings, those kind of roads, those kind of houses, all that kind of thing. And then in-game, so you'd actually be able to also plant your own trees and get super strategic about how you build this world of yours, and then defend it from this constant stream of you know, interdimensional and interdimensional beings and things that come from all different spaces of time. So you're constantly under attack, and that's the world that OSP is, you know, Operation Safe Place. Because no matter where you are, you've got to design and build a safe place. And you can build cities, you can build you can build farms, you can build whatever, but you got to keep it all safe. and the varying styles of technology are dependent on the look and feel, the experience that you'd like to have. So you can have like a steampunk city. If it can do damage, we're putting it in the game. So if you if you have a way to deal with the different damage types. So the different damage types are hit points. So some things are going to have a lot of hit points. Some things are going to have a lot of armor. Some things are going to have a lot of shields. And you got to figure out how to deal with that. So you can have combinations of different damage styles. That while you're being attacked, you're dealing with those monsters. And then if you choose, other players can attack you. Now, for someone to attack your base, these cards that you see over here, so these cards right here, those are all, it's the same as these things in the top-down version, and these. So let me see. I think the cards pop up as you come in. Let me see. It's commander mode. There we go. See, so these cards at the bottom, over here, this is what you can equip on your player, and you can equip on your towers. These are, so it's basically a sniper that enters a tower, or a sniper bot, that now defends your town. And once you've got that card, you've got the card. So this card over here, when you own it, and that's the look and feel that you have for your game. So you can have all manner of different look and feels. You can have everything looking all bit punky, and you can make the world that you're defending like obviously I like the kind of bright cyberpunky neon. Everything is neon. But yeah, like these noob cards got a different look. That's all gray. Actually, in game, these towers over here, they're not supposed to be these colors. They're actually supposed to be gray, but I just thought we can't have them gray for this demo. So we'll add a lot more cards into the actual arena, as the demo shapes up. We're working on a multiplayer, a playable multiplayer demo, which will only be available to certain people. And we'll figure out what that criteria is if you want to become a tester. But then you'll have the different collection cards that you can play with. And you can test it out. But the whole idea is you can start with a patch of dirt, and you can plant your own grass, and you can have, if you want glow-in-the-dark trees, you can. If you want normal trees, you can. If you want beasts to patrol and keep the place safe, you can do that. If you want to have massive towers up, you can do that. For someone to attack you, you will have a collection of rare cards. So in the game, the currency is really these cards that you can put on the battlefield. So these cards over here, that's the currency. Let me see, is it only those? Yeah, there, I went to some more. So you can see these cards at the bottom here. That's the currency. And for you to, if you've got like ultra rare and someone wants to attack you, then you've got to say, okay, to attack me, the cost of attacking me is going to be that if you achieve your goal, which is to destroy the base, the center of the base, the generator in the middle of the base, then if you win, you get my ultra rare cards. And if you don't have ultra rare, then you can make an agreement where someone attacks you and say, okay, you've got a bunch of exotics, I'll give you this ultra rare card if we win. And then we want, what are you willing to offer? And the guy says, well, I've got like these 10 exotics, and then they agree, and you go to battle. So then there's a timer. So if you can fend him off for, whatever the agreed amount of time is, probably like 40 minutes, then you win whatever he put on the deck, on the table. And if you manage to fend him off for 40 minutes, you get his ultra rare card. And that way, every single battle it's consent. Every player versus player battle is consensual, and all of them have rewards, which is going to be great fun. There's a cost to it. So if you're running around attacking bases, they need permission. You need permission. You can't just run in there and attack it. And they can also decide whether or not to let you in. So you can stand at the gate over there and say, hey, I'd like to enter. And then if you're not in their clan, they can say, well, to enter the base and walk around is going to cost you X, Y, Z. So I think that's pretty cool as well. Or you can just open your gates and let people walk around. But then they won't be able to destroy anything or attack anything unless there's an agreement. And that agreement can be nothing. It can just be, say, this is a friendly, or they can make an offer. So I imagine people who have built a lot of things, because if someone goes in there and destroys your base, you've got to build all that stuff again. If they come in and they attack all your buildings you've put up, and they destroy all your towers, and it'll suck. So you've kind of got to decide, what would truly be worth it. So you'd have to rebuild. I don't think we'll make it that you actually lose the cards that represent the towers on the battle grid, but there'll definitely be a cost. We'll work out like a nice balance for that economy, because I want it to be fun. Cool thing is also you can play from first person, you can play from third person, you can scroll out and play kind of top down view if you prefer, like a normal MOBA view, which is like League of Legends or Dota. You can come in hard at first person like this and aim and snipe and shoot and get headshots and all that kind of thing. I imagine people are more strategic in how they want to do things. If they want to chain abilities and all that kind of thing, they'd probably want a more kind of a they'd want a more kind of aggressive approach. And obviously, the sound, the way things sound is very important.
Is for clues.
I don't know if you can hear the audio on this, but you'll hear like the sounds of the guns and everything. We work on that. It's so important to us that everything sounds punchy.
Warning. New wave incoming.
Yes, I can see that.
See, that's one sound. It's like punchy, and we've thrown a lot of compression on it.
You're doing great, Commander. Keep pushing
There's another sound.
forward. Your tower placement is excellent.
I would get a lot more done without you cheerleading in my ear, Lieutenant. Less jabbering. I need to concentrate.
That was a special ability. So every awesome. Hey, Ingo. Great to see you. So every collection. Now you'll note, let's go back to when we went into commander mode over here. You'll also note commander mode is a very simplistic thing. And the reason for that is because some people don't have fast they don't have fast machines. They've got like potato phones, and we definitely want you to be able to install this on a normal TV. It looks so cool on a TV. And then play from this view, so you can see your little dudes running around, your three people that would be your teammates, or you can play it solo just like this without anybody running around the bottom, just purely with towers. You can play that. So you can play on your TV and with or against people who are playing on faster machines. And then the other cool things we're working on here. Ingo Bass, I like that. Such a cool name. So you'll see these are collections. So that's the noob collection over there. These are vixens over here. Let me see if I've purely got vixens. Let's see. That's a guardian. This one on the end here. So those are vixens and those are guardians. So each one of these collections has got its own special ability. So you'll have a collection, and then when you do the special ability, it's got its own special ability that it can do. So the tower can do that special ability, and if you've got it equipped on your player, pew pew pew, you can activate that special ability. So anyway, well, thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. 6 o'clock here in South Africa. I'm getting extraordinarily hot. I'm like all sweaty and hot. Like you know, when you feel like feverish, but I don't think I'm sick. I think I'm just getting really, really hot. And I've got an aircon blowing on me. Oh, I think it might be humidity or something. Nasty. Anyway. I just realized there's a mistake in this thing for 0 years. How long does it let me edit? Oh, no. For 0 years. Oh, boy. That's a definite boo-boo. Well, a definite boo-boo. Yeah, pretty sure. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Ingo, for commenting. Aging Death for commenting. And I'm trying to be a good boy and do stuff every single day. Thanks, Ingo. Appreciate you. And that's it from me. See you all tomorrow. Sarahman says, that's so cool. What are you looking at now? Yeah. You can play against people on their potatoes. Okay, awesome. Ending stream. Oh, and Ingo Boss is Blackbeard on Discord. Ah, the mighty Blackbeard. So, Blackbeard, you're probably excited about testing the first-person shooter version. You definitely qualify. Then that's gonna be a hoot. I've just been testing it, like, just popping in to see tower placement and stuff. It is so frenetic. Oh, good Lord. It's like, I can't even imagine when you throw in the multiplayer aspect. We're going to test the multiplayer aspect at the end of the month. We're aiming to have our developer test round end of February. I'm terrified, I have to tell you. I think I'm going to get murdered. Because, if you play offensively, where you're attacking people the whole time, you've got to be so sweaty. Oh, my word. Because otherwise, you got to, just advance. But you got to be, like, so sweaty. If you're going to go sneak ahead, try and take down other players. If they push forward, I imagine, and you've got a 1v1 or a 1v3 situation and you're really sweaty, I think you'll be fine. Especially if you've equipped like snipers, lasers, it depends. So the player would, you can upgrade. Let me remove. So you can upgrade. Remember, so you don't have guns. You equip the cards. Whatever towers you have, you can equip. So you can have a sniper, it's on your arm, and then you can zoom in, and then it comes out of your arm, and you can switch, and then it becomes laser. And same with the other arm. So now you got 2 arms. Now, while you're just a normal pilot, you can upgrade 3 times. So number 1, so you got the 2 weapons. So number 1, you upgrade the amount of hit points that you have. Second upgrade will be now you've got armor, and third upgrade will be now you got shields. Okay, so you come up against a player who's got armor and shields and high hit points. You got to break the armor. First you got to break that shield, which will take a energy-based weapon of some sort. Then you've got to crack that armor, and then you can get to their hit points. So you got to be sweaty as heck. So everyone's got 2. Then, if you earn enough courage in game, which is from killing mobs and other players, you save up to max, probably probably about 1 million courage you've got to stack up. We don't want people to come in with mechs too early. Then you drop a mech. Now you can climb into your mech. Now you can equip 4 cards. So you got 4 tower cards equipped on the mech. Next upgrade on the mech gives you an extra 2 slots. 6 tower cards. Next upgrade 8. But you can choose. You can either add 2 slots or add more hit points. You can either add 2 slots or add more armor. Add another 2 slots, or you can add shields. So if someone across from you on the battlefield has thrown all of their money into an 8-stack mech, so that mech that's coming at you's got 8 slots for those tower cards, and now also as shields and armor, you're going to need a bit of a strategy. Now, it sounds like, what do we do now? But your towers, if you've got ranged towers, you've got a plan, and you fully upgrade those towers, that mech is not easily going to just break through your defenses. And that guy's put all his money into his mech. So, if that mech gets taken down, he's got to build a new one. And, he probably doesn't spend much money on his defenses. So you kind of think, okay, now if that guy's clever and he's got a kind of medium upgraded mech that he's running around with, and he's been spending money on strategic defenses, and he considers himself one of the defenses, that's pretty cool. Then you're playing with a very strategic player, and up against a strategic player like that, it's going to be quite challenging. And those are the kind of things that I'm excited about on the arena play. So the arena play, it's just arena. It's not the massively multiplayer environment. It's just a MOBA environment. You can go 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, and then on bigger things. We'll see if we can pull it off on potato machines and mobile, but I'd like it to go up to 16 on a side. So that makes me very happy. Can you imagine the absolute chaos of 16 aside MOBA, first person? It'll feel like a full-on war. And if you probably have multiple commanders, I imagine 16, you'd have 4 squads. And that's another thing is our clan play is so important, because we're going to reward you for playing as a clan. So if you build a clan of your own, you end up with an artistic collection of your own that you release as NFTs. And then as a clan, you earn an income for everything that is spent by your clan mates. So the guy who starts the clan, he's got a special income. He gets a salary as a clan leader, because we've worked that into the percentages of how the marketplace revenue gets split up. So then the clan members themselves all get different kinds of rewards, and what I'm working on passionately, and it excites me so much about developing the game, is how you would manage the clan. And the number one clan management tool is Discord. So we're working on integrating the Discord API into the game fully, so that you can communicate from Discord in clan chat of the game, and squads can just hop onto Discord as they usually would, but they're able to, in each Discord voice channel, you've also got a text channel. So that text channel connects then to the squad text. So if you've got a commander talking the whole time and you've got someone watching the stream, they can communicate and they can say, watch here, watch there, because we also want to give you as much cinematic and streaming tools as possible in game. So for instance, if you've got someone who wants to film in-game content, we are working on a camera system that's Unreal Engine, so we can do anything. So it's a proper camera system. So a player can come in there with this camera system. It's got natural movement. It's got multiple different lenses. So it can move like a drone. It can track along the ground, so you can actually, as a camera person, you can select all the different modes. You can put different lenses on, so you can have a 35 on or a 45 or a 85 if you want, or just a normal zoom lens. You can choose the bokeh that you want, and then you'll be able to kind of film the action of your clan and make these epic little movies, and then much later we'll see where technology goes, but it's a big thing for me that people can make machinimas in our game environment, and so it will have, I don't know when this is, there's limited technology. I'm looking at this technology the whole time, but so let's say you want your character to talk to another character, and you actually want to film that scene, so you're going for like a nice 35, nice close up 35 millimeter lens. It's nice and wide. We're right there, and you've got this nice angle, and you want this character to talk to that character. Now we want to see if just using a webcam, because Star Citizen's working on this with their VoIP technology, just using your webcam, it like reads your face, and then that character will talk, so without needing sophisticated suits and all that kind of thing, we want to see if in our game world we give you tools to make your own movies and series and your own cinematics. Because let's say you're standing like this. I mean, you're looking at a webcam, so we're in front of the webcam. I'll just drop so that you can see me more. So I don't see, you see, like it'll pick up your arms and stuff. So we want your character to do what you're doing, and that'll be in a special mode. We say, okay, it's in cinematic mode. I want it to act, and then it's saying, listen, this is happening and that's happening, and then you've got your camera guy in there, and obviously we're in game, so the audio is going to be fantastic. Another possibility is, because we're working on the AI integration with AI voices, it might then do vocal recognition. I'm just seeing where technology goes. I'm talking a 2-3 year vision here. So we'll see. But a great passion for me is not just the game itself, it's your ability as the player to build these communities, and then as a community to generate content that excites you. Because every community's got creatives in it, filmmakers and music makers, and so just imagine, like making your own short little stories and stuff, and moving at the speed of your creative inspiration, and actually acting out the different roles. I know it's a priority for the Star Citizen universe, so I spend a lot of time there. Right now, their multiplayer aspects are so janky because it's like big spaceships. Amen, Ingo, yes. That's a big thing for me, being people in our world being able to make cinematic creations. So I even want like a little film school in that like a tutorial system that teaches you, what the different camera movements are and how to use your different lenses, and the best microphones to utilize. And if you've got a terrible microphone, then you can actually just type in, because this is what I love about the artificial intelligence D, I think technology, is you can type in the text, use your exclamation marks and stuff, right? And the AI kind of reads the mode and mood, and then it generates another voice. So if you don't want to use your own voice, but you feel like you just want to give it some body language, you can still do that with your webcam. So we'll get there. That's why I'm working so hard on VC, because there's compartments of development. So I want to have a separate team just working on those cinematic tools. I mean, there's some talented people out there, man. They are talented storytellers. They've already written stories. That's another thing. The reason that we're allowing people to upload their collections, and the reason that we're allowing so many art styles to come into our game, is because we want you to have the freedom to have your world look as personalized, bespoke as we can. So whatever technology allows. So the way we're doing things is very lightweight. It looks kind of heavy when I show you the footage and stuff, but it's deceptively lightweight. So everything is placeholders so that you can snap your art in there. So whether you're doing it in the 2D view or you're doing it in the first person view, everything's very lightweight. We want things to project the cosmetic personalization aspects. So we're looking at slightly older technology because that'll run smoother on new machines, and then giving a lot more detail to the bits that we think that would be important to the player's cinematic experience. So for instance, I don't need to put 10,000 freckles on the face and everything. I mean, MetaHuman will ask us to do things like that, or allow us rather to do things like that. But what I want is the eyes are important and the movement around the mouth. So hair, I don't need all the hair to move, neither do you. So we can look at helmets and caps, and because the more movement there is, the tougher it's going to be for you on a normal PC to make these gorgeous cinematic things. So my aspiration there is that later, when technology has advanced and everybody's potato phone is like at least third or fourth generation, as opposed to the current, some people are sitting with like 20th generation smartphones, and it'll struggle to run with new technology. And I find that when I play games, I'm impressed by the nice graphics, but there's a lot of things in there while I'm playing that I don't notice. Like what I notice is the story and the gameplay. So if the visuals are still nice. I mean, think about Crysis when it came out. If you play Crysis now, it's still great. And that's, geez, how old is Crysis? 15 to 20 years? I don't know if I'm exaggerating now. I'm trying to think. But that technology, let me Google. When did Crysis, the first Crysis, Crysis first game release? I don't know if I'm typing in the right thing here. Let me just have a look here. 2007. So that was released in 2007. Yeah, it's like 15, 16 years ago, something like that, So I want it to be that it's at least at that level, so that the priority, which is content creation, that's my priority. I want fun gameplay and great story. I've written a beautiful story for this. I wrote it like 10 years ago already, and I've been working on it ever since. And so the gameplay must be fun, the storytelling must be fantastic, but then also the content creation tools must be unprecedented. I'm spending as much focus on content creation tools as I am on the gameplay and the story, and obviously in our case the Web3 integration, so that you can actually own what you earn. That's very important. That's why we're doing this in Web3. So we're not doing it for the sake of the NFTs. We're utilizing the NFT technology. So non-fungible token, let me stream this page here. I know many of the people will be playing this have no idea what a non-fungible token is. There's a game. Oh, there it is. I'll stream it quickly. Oh, cool. I can just add it to stage, share the stab instead. So where we inventory, I'm just going to go to the marketplace. Okay, so it's just loading up. So a non-fungible token, non-fungible basically means it's the same, but it's not the same. So in this game, you know, normal games, you work hard and you unlock things, and you know, you grind that thing out, and now you've got a particular gun or a particular look. In this game, nothing that you own. So like this over here, that artwork over there, there's nothing like it. It's part of the TechScribe art style, but you own it. You're the only one who owns that piece of art, and that is what your tower looks like. That's what your gun looks like. And the same, we're figuring out how to do that with how your character looks. We want things to be so unique that it's yours. You own this thing. You unlocked it. Nobody else has got a TechScribe that looks like that. And if you want to put it on the marketplace with other TechScribes that have a look like that as a full set with whatever, like the players will find, like there's another TechScribe. So you can see how unique the TechScribes are compared to, here's an Angelic Guardian. See, Angelic Guardians have got a whole different look. It's got a whole different feel to it. The armor is all different, and the thing is, so an NFT means that the non-fungible token means it's the same, but it's not the same. So it's the same in a range, but it's different somehow, in some way, and it's yours. And other players are going to want, let's say one guy wants a range of Angelic Guardians, because there's 1,000 of these different variations of Angelic Guardians. So maybe they want a range where all of theirs have got blue eyes like that. You know, I don't know what you can see on your screen. Or they got blue wings like that. And then they'll go through all of these different variations of the different Angelic Guardians, and they might look through the market and they'll say, goodness, there's a particular art style of Angelic Guardians that I want to get from you, so that my my battle deck has, look at, see, that one's got purple eyes, purple wings. This is a ultra rare. You can see the whole the card itself, the frame, everything. It's ultra rare. So I mean, this immediately is like $85 as is, you know. So you'd probably be able to easily get $50 on the marketplace currently. And this is stunning. I think this is it's a standard border. Oh, it's exotic. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. So all of this artwork is unique to you as the player. You're collecting the look and feel that you want. Because if you have all your towers set up and they all have this particular look, and your actual character has access to, we're seeing how to do this without making the game heavy. Remember, we don't want it to be heavy. So we're still working out how to make your actual player, which will most likely project this character. So you'll probably be able to choose one of these characters and then become a projection of this character. So you'll be like a little robot running around with this projection coming out of you. I think that's going to be the best and lightest way to do it, so that it can play on any machine or TV or whatever. But we're still working on that and looking at how far, you know, at least a 10th generation phone and slightly older PC. I don't know if it's possible, but I've been asking the team to, I think there's a machine here somewhere that is got a 660. It's a, what range? That's an NVIDIA 660, not even a TI, just like a GTX or something. I think if it can run on, if the first person shooter version can run on at least a 660, that'll be great. You know, I think so. But we'll see. Because then it'll run on most laptops as well. The top-down view, which is the 2D view, that'll run. You know, I want that to run on a blimming TV. on an Android TV. But you can see, so the idea here is that we want this to be light, and I don't mind having this as a projection instead of a 3D character. So 2D projection on your character. So we're working this out. We're working it out because it's so unique. I mean, you don't look like anybody else. You look similar. So you can, as a clan, which is also pretty cool, you as a clan can all be mosquitoes or whatever if you want. Like Casper, these things are mosquitoes, so these genetically mutated mosquitoes. Or as a clan, you can all be angelic guardians. So you can have your guys standing there with these projections coming off them, plus the guy's got like this on his wrist, but we'll see what looks the best and is lightest. We're still working that out. I mean, if I can somehow get this as your character, I mean, that'll be sick, but bro, it'll be heavy. It'll be heavy on resources. That's not a problem for us to go out and make these characters. It's a lot of work because there's 8,000 unique NFTs right now, and the more collections get added, the more unique NFTs you're going to have. I mean, let's jump to the BitPunks. I know people in Web3 really like the BitPunk style of art. But if you have 8,000 unique art pieces loaded up onto your PC or your TV or your phone, you won't be able to play the game. It'll just use up all of your hard drive space. And look at that. See, little BitPunks. So it can project that. I love these little BitPunks. See, so all of your towers have unique looks to them. Let's see. A lot of people like this kind of artwork. Laser mohawks, fully charged. You see, so there's a lot of unique qualities to how we allow players to enjoy their game. But we do want that cinematic aspect where, you can have your own storytelling. And we'll work on what that looks like. So in the lore itself, the guy's projecting this, but he's projecting it, so he might be in there as a robot, or I'm still really pushing the team to see what technology will run best on all devices. I don't want to build things that, let's go back to this tab here. Just want to find this video that I posted this morning. Like here, so in this video, let me see, how do I do this? There we go. Maybe make it a bit bigger. Hey, what is this? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so like this part here. Let's push play and let it catch up there. I'm just sharing I posted it on Twitter. What? Why is there a turning wheel? Come on. Let me just refresh. Why you do this? X is so clunky. There we go. Okay. Come on.
Greetings, Commander. Welcome to the OSPTD Confluence Battle Grid simulation. This is the Confluence Forest, a place where multiple dimensional rifts have opened to allow...
See, I like this look for the game and the characters, because we want, we want you to be able to have this look. I mean, you can watch it on my Twitter profile if you want to watch the whole thing. This is just a little demo to give people an idea.
The defensive technology to advance...
See, because AI will let you write scripts, and I really want you to be able to tell your own stories there. Like play the game and then write stories with the characters that you've got.
Beyond the portals. And frankly, Commander, we did not have you.
Well, I'm here now. Drop me in and let's get on with it.
Portal. Warning.
Do you see this view over here? So we're using Unreal Engine 5 at the moment, but we're trying to make it light enough that that multiplayer, so with multiple people, so a minimum of 4 aside, but the goal of like 16 to even 32 aside, I don't know what we're going to pull off, but can run on whatever potatoes you've got. So if you've got I've got a monstrous gaming PC, but that's obviously necessary for what we do. But yeah, not everybody can afford or have a monstrous gaming PC. I'm old. I'm turning 50, so I can kind of afford my monstrous gaming PC. So we're trying to see how we can make it light. And these are all 2D images. They're holograms, so it still looks very, very cool in this forest. And it's light. I want it to be light so you can play it on your phone. You can play it on your on that PC that you've had for like 10 years. It's got its own graphics card, and you were playing Crisis and whatever, Splinter Cell, I don't know, the old Battlefields and Call of Duty and whatever things that you're playing. I want you to be able to play this game comfortably without worrying too much. But the guy's got the monster PC. I want him to be able to crank it up to 4K monstrous nastiness. But we're working from the position of, can this run on whatever PC you want? And you see like the dialogue. Check this out.
Doing great, Commander. Keep pushing forward. Your tower placement is excellent.
I would get a lot more done without you cheerleading in my ear, Lieutenant. Less jabbering. I need to concentrate.
See, so it's much lighter on your system resources, having the cutscenes happening while there's action going on, and it's like a little pre-recorded something that's small. So instead of this thing being full screen and utilizing a lot of resources, we can make it small if we shove them in the corners there. And I think it's still fun. I don't know who's able to comment, what you're watching from, but I think the storytelling is still awesome. Like check here. So even there, she's pre-recorded, and she's only like, in a certain part of the screen. She's not 3D. She looks 3D. She feels 3D when you watching it. So she's...
Welcome to the OSPTD Confluence Battle Grid simulation. This is the Confluence Forest.
You see, she's still pretty. It's likable. It's nice to watch. It's smooth. Then she looks like she's singing. So Ingo says, I like that more than a full cutscene. Me too. Cutscene's nice if you want to quickly grab a cup of coffee, but I like it on the fly. That's this guy over here. So funny, I actually wanted to make this video with this being a teenager who was being nasty to, that this could pick up kind of like Ready Player One. But it got a bit long and boring when I did that. But it was like a little squeaky voice 11-year-old who was like, he was insulting, and it was actually his dad at the end. Yeah. This guy over here in the bottom left corner. Oh, you guys can't see it. Let me just do this. Bonk. There you go. See that guy in the bottom left corner? That was actually supposed to... So I wanted to show off how you could talk, you could appear in-game, and you could actually pop up with your character and appear in-game from Discord and chat to, your friends who are in the game. So you could just have this fun conversation and pop in and say, hey, how's it going in there, and that's what I wanted to show off. But it was because that's one of the goals. It's from Discord. You can put on your video, and then it reads your face, and then because that's your in-game avatar.
A human. I'm Brother William. Very pleased to meet you. You wouldn't happen to have some toilet paper with you by any chance?
Wait, what?
So this guy, my original idea was that this was a teenager. He's actually, wait, what? And I was going to kind of bounce between the two, because that's why he's so snippy with the AI and stuff, because he's this horrible, impatient teenager.
Did you just ask me if I had toilet paper? This is an active battle grid simulation, not a personal request line.
Yes. Yes, I'm watching your simulation on my phone right now. You're doing great, but I seem to have run out of the old tushy tissue. Do you mind bringing me a roll when you are done? I'm just down the hall from the multiplayer lobby.
Tushy
Yeah, I'll just let it finish.
tissue emergency detected. Simulation terminated.
Yeah, and then he was gonna say, "Oh, okay, I'm coming, Dad," you know. And then I changed the dialogue and the feel of it a bit because it was still funny. But the whole idea here was to show how, while you're playing, you know, that your friends could actually chat with you in game. And his dad's like, "Listen, I'm in the toilet. I need some toilet paper." And he's like, "Dad, I'm busy playing the game." You know, but I just changed the dialogue a little bit. Now, the cool thing with AI is I can do this stuff in minutes. You know, it's quick. I write the script. The AI, it's a voice. The AI is a voice. The picture is animated by AI. And I can write a long, beautiful story, you know, that you can enjoy all the way through. It's light, you know. That's why I've shoved them in the bottom corners and all over the place. You can choose if you want the subtitles, as one does in normal games, you know. But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun because I mean
You're doing great, Commander. Keep pushing forward. Your tower placement is excellent.
I would get a lot more done without you cheerleading in my ear, Lieutenant. Less jabbering. I need to concentrate.
See, so he's got personality. There's different characters that we'll let you choose from, who all got different kinds of they got different kinds of personalities. Some of them are a lot friendlier, some are very altruistic and caring. So in this case over here, you know, this dude wants tushy tissue. You know, where is he? Let's see. There he is. This dude in the bottom left-hand corner over here. So it's incredible, this AI. Look, I mean, look how goofy he looks.
Thing on? Can anybody hear me?
He's like blinking and everything. So you'll have guys like this pop up all the time, and you can take the side quest or not. You know, it's up to you. So in this case, it would probably literally, in real life, you know, the guy needs tushy tissue in my original plan. But in the game, in the middle of all the chaos, you know, a side quest will pop up that you've triggered, that you ran past this, and then someone will say, "Help, I'm stuck in a cave and there's a dragon here. Please come and help me." And then you run into that cave, and then obviously it's gonna drop some kind of exotic or legendary or ultra rare something or the other. And then you can choose whether or not you want to take it on. Sometimes you're going to need your 3 buddies to help you. And that's in the co-op story mode. The co-op story mode, I really want it to be fun, you know. Some of the characters that you'll run into will actually have an AI personality, and then it makes fun of you if you get killed. We were messing around with the text version of that, and I was laughing so much because so the ChatGPT integration, which we struggle with, iOS doesn't want it. So we're hoping that in the next month or 2, iOS allows that, because it wants its own AI. So we're trying to figure out how that will work. But that's, I mean, that's going to be a hoot, because so this is what we were messing around with. So I made this like this very cheeky, snappy bad guy. Now, let's say he's in a cave. Now, his job is to just make fun of you. So you rock up in the cave there with your 3 buddies, and he says, "Oh, well, if it isn't the 4 musketeers, the 4 tryhards, you know," and then you'll respond somehow. You can either type in. We're seeing if you can actually respond by talking to your phone or talking to your webcam. You can type in a response, and because it's AI, it's a language model, it's going to respond to you organically. So obviously this depends on on how far we are, how technology gets. I'm hoping that it gets lighter. I'm hoping that it gets lighter and lighter technology-wise for us to be able to do that, because right now it's still pretty heavy and expensive. Like, you're paying per response almost. But the idea is that, if someone dies and then the guy in the yeah, for sure, it'll be so entertaining. I mean, imagine you go in there, you fight this dragon and then you die, and then the guy on the other side of the dragon is shouting, "Well, thanks a lot, buddy. Are you sure you don't need to go and do some other stuff before you come in here?" And you can respond yourself, "Shut up." Obviously, we won't allow profanity and stuff like that, because we want parents to be able to play with their kids. So it's a very family-friendly game. I play Destiny 2 with my 5-year-old, and if her best friend's also 5 years old, so I got them each a gaming PC. It's there in their little play area. So they and it's such a hoot listening to my little 5-year-old. She's like, "Don't worry, Daddy, I got your back." And then she dies the whole time behind me. But anyway, so you have this guy like hammering you Grok style, Let me guess, latency. You got latency issues. You imagine. So that's really what excites me about a lot of the nature of what we're building. It's like, I think people will go back into that cave often just to be ragged by that character. It's getting dark. I'm hungry. Are you planning on fighting the dragon, or are you courting it? What's going on there? So I was just messing around with that AI. So I say character health is low. Maybe you should step back from the fight and look at your health. You're dying, man. You're dying. Are you sure you've played these games before? Is this your first time? Just like salts you from the side there. So that part really excites me as well. And we got a team that's going to be the only job, the AI bunch, creating those encounters. And then, your romantic encounters as well. What's cooking? Good looking. Then the AI is like making moves on you. Bit laggy, eh? Let me guess, the dragon's cheating. I think people will live stream that like crazy. Encounter with the salty dude. You kill the dragon, then he'll like begrudgingly give you like an ultra rare or something or the other. Because it'll remember how long you took. Well, that only took you 12 tries. And that's quite important, is I'm not going to let you save an encounter. Because I want that AI to have like a whole running commentary, and at the end be able to judge you by how well you did. So you can try over and over and over until you can do it in one go, and it's going to say, "Damn, son, you got skills," But if you took like 20 tries and every time you died in the cave and you had to be resurrected, or then he'll actually probably say to one of your teammates, "Why don't you just put that guy in your backpack? You're carrying him so much anyway." That's the kind of assault, the salty assault from the AI. Because that's a cool thing about these language models. You can give them such personality. And like I just showed you, instead of having it being this heavy 3D character, it's just a 2D dude shouting from the corner over there, and you don't see him, So finally, when you walk up to him, maybe there's a quick cutscene. I don't know. But we'll work it out. We want to keep it very, very light. But anyway, okay. I think that's enough from me. It's feeling a bit feverish, man. I don't know if I need sleep or if I need like a immunity booster. My wife gave me one just now. Anyway, right. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Same time tomorrow. Every day, South African time, 5 o'clock. What is that? UTC 3 o'clock. I go live. Never know what I'm going to talk about, but I talk. See ya. Thanks, Blackbeard, Ingo, everybody else who was watching. Appreciate you all. Bye bye.